Hello everyone, we are here with the Red Rocket today because it is time to start running some brake lines. I've already got a couple of things done. Let's check that out and then see where I'm going to be running these lines. Alright, I have the front brake hoses installed and I have turned this back and forth and I have good travel, nothing hits, nothing gets too tight or anything, so we're good there. Let me see, something else I've done is I've got my adjustable proportioning valve mounted. It's about the best spot I can think of, so that's there. And the rest of the stuff is on the back. Let's take a look at it. Okay, here is everything. These 25 feet of 3/16 nickel copper brake line. I've got a 3/16 line straightener. This is my manual line lock that I will be installing. It's just a quarter turn. And this will be installed on the dash when I do get the dash installed. So this is not going on right now. Right now everything's going to be straight plumbed. Then down the road when I get the dash installed is when I'm going to install that. And this is the distribution block for the rear end because I did not have it. This is going to be installed at a later day because it has been raining and the ground's a little wet, and I'm going to have to be laying down making that line. So not going to be installing that today. But I did get me a new flaring tool, mostly because I couldn't find my old one, and I stumbled across this one that looks like it's going to be really, really good. So let's get to making these lines and one step closer to getting this thing mobile. All right, for the first line, the only thing I could think of routing wise was putting a tiny loop going from here up to the top of the frame, and then from here straight back to here, and then going up and then coming back out and in. The other one is on the back side here. That one, the only thing I could think of routing wise is routing it with the frame, which would mean coming out and coming down and then going straight back with the frame till it hits this area here, and then I'll be going up and over and then back down to go to the front. It's a little bit out of the way, but it makes it to where it runs with the frame and it doesn't go forward. I did not want the brake lines to go forward, so it's going to go back and then back forward to hook back up to the other side. As far as the rear goes, the rear line hooks up right there, and I'm gonna have it coming out, going around this way, going down with the frame, and probably running parallel with the brake line going to that side for a little bit. It'll be going down back and then going up and then going back to wherever I need to mount it back there for the rear line. So let's get started. We got rain chances today, so hopefully I can get at least the front done before the rain hits, and then we'll be one step closer. So let's get to it. All right, first brake line is on. Got that coming this way, going up and over. Now I'm not 100% happy with this flare, so I may have to redo this line for this flare. That I don't think I have enough room to cut it off and redo it. I just have to redo this bend here. But there's that, and I've got the other line to the front coming off the back here. Coming off the back and going even with the frame here, with this column support, going down, going up and over and back down again, over to, and going, got a little S-bend right there going on top of the frame. It should clear the firewall. If not, I can always move it around. And I got just enough room to do a little loop to kind of bring it over and down into here, and then that will basically take care of the lines going to the front. And I think I might have enough line to run the line to the rear. I just have to kind of wait and see on that, because this is all I got left. So I may have to get another roll of 25 feet, which ain't really too bad. Got it off Amazon for like 30 bucks, and it came with a whole bunch of line ends or line nuts too. So and I will be getting some clips that I can screw into the frame to hold the line still properly. Zip ties are just to tide me over until I have, you know, the proper stuff. So let's get the line done on that side, on the passenger side, and go from there. All right, that line is finished. So time to go over here. All right, these fittings came with the master cylinder, so I will be using these fittings in here instead of these line nuts. So this is going to be the front. That's going to go here, and the rear is going to go to here. Now, because of the position of this sensor, it might make it a little interesting. I may have to plug it in this way, or shave the ends of this a little bit so it can fit the ends or the back side a little bit so it can fit around. I don't want to turn it or mess with it. So let's get some of these upper lines done. All right, the master cylinder to proportioning valve lines are done. The back goes to the front, and the front goes to the back, just like normal. So that's the front, and that's the back. They're crossing over a little bit, but that's fine. And now for the back line, and I think I actually have enough line to do it. Now, I don't know where it's going to terminate back here, so I'm just going to leave it long. I'm not gonna flare the end yet on the back side going that way. So whenever I do get my rear brake line, my rear brake hose, I'll be able to figure out where I need to mount it and everything. I will have to get some more brake tubing, because I don't have enough to do on the rear axle itself. So I will have to get some more of that. Some more to actually do that. But all the important stuff, all the big stuff is going to be done. It's not the best looking bent brake line in the world, but it's functional, and that's all I care about. So let's get this last line, this last little bit that I have, let's go ahead and get it bent and call it a day. Well, at least for now, the brake line is finished, so let's check it out. All right, we got the rear line, which is for the front brakes, goes down here to the F for the front. We got the front that's going to the rear, that's going to R for rear. We got the front brake line, the front left brake line going right there, going down, curving up to the front, and the other brake line coming out of the other side, coming out of that side, going over, down, around the inside, going over, down, and up. And we got the rear line right there, going over and down and up, and then going back, and it's kind of just sitting right there for now. It's kind of sitting there for now because I need to weld in another support, just at an angle iron. It's not going to have to be anything heavy duty or anything. It's only going to be holding the brake line and maybe some wiring. But I've already got some angle iron. I just need to cut its length and weld it in. And I need to get a rear brake hose. I did some measurements. I think about a 20-inch, maybe a 21, probably a little long. But about a 20-inch would be about what I need. So I've already got the block, the rear end distribution block on the rear end. Now I just need to finish getting a couple of small things, and I'll be able to tighten up everything and bleed the brakes. So really looking forward to that. Probably gonna have all that off camera, and I'll have an update on that either in a short or in when I work on getting this engine fired up. So there it is. Give y'all another look at the braking system. Once again, I'm going to have some line retainers that I screw into the frame all along everywhere, so all the lines are going to be held better. The zip ties are just for temporary purposes, but it's looking good. And I did have enough room to put this on here, so don't have to worry about that. And there's the side. It won't be long now that this beast is mobile. So y'all, that's pretty much the end of the video. So if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.